All right, so I'm going to get the kickoff going here. We are just a little bit over a week from WrestleMania. I could not be more excited. Yes, I'm excited for real-life WrestleMania tomorrow. And speaking of that, I also wanted to let everybody know that those of you who are on my Discord, we are having a contest for who can predict the most outcomes of my WrestleMania matches for not this weekend, but next weekend. On top of that, I've added what I think are the most four heated matches onto the channel for the polls to predict the outcomes of WrestleMania. So 4 polls of the real life WrestleMania. That'll get you guys ahead if you want to earn some points ahead of time. Because we're a week out from my WrestleMania. We're a day out from real life WrestleMania. So that's 4 polls that we'll know the outcome of ahead of time. You know, real life Mania, I've got 4 polls in there for Discord. On top of that, the winner, the person that gets the most predictions, will either get a title opportunity if the superstar is already in my streams, or they will earn a NXT tryout match. So, now that that's out of the way, we've got a big match card. I'm going to get it kicking off. So first, we've got Trish Stratus, the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, taking on the former champion, Natalya. Now, last week it was Natalya versus Nia Jax, and Trish Stratus attacked Natalya, thus costing her the match. So this week, we got Natalya, hopefully the opportunity to get some revenge heading into WrestleMania. And tonight, Dom Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, once again in a non-title match, go one-on-one. It's Dom Mysterio versus the Cruiserweight Champion, Eddie. And for the second time in the last 2 weeks, it was 2 weeks ago, the Elimination Chamber winner, King Lucifer, the WrestleMania 41 opponent of the world champion, The Rock, called out The Rock 2 weeks ago, and The Rock did not show. Will the Great One, will the final boss, will the People's Champ be here tonight to answer to the Lucifer's call out? And Luke Gallows, with CM Punk in his corner, goes one-on-one with the phenomenal AJ Styles. So at WrestleMania, we know it's going to be CM Punk versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. The winner gets a title opportunity for the WWE Championship at Payback after WrestleMania to face the winner of the match between Randy Orton and John Cena for the WWE Championship. The winner of that match to face the winner of the match between CM Punk and AJ Styles, and that match take place at Payback. But the loser between AJ Styles and CM Punk will be sent here to SmackDown. Now, I don't think that's a loss as much of not having a title opportunity would be the loss in the situation, but Raw does have a lot of pull. Danny Dash, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. How are you doing tonight, Danny? And then we've got Alexander Raven tonight. You know, I'll run it back. Our first match is the Women's World Champion Trish Stratus versus Natalya. Last week, Natalya was attacked by Trish in the middle of Natalya's match with Nia. That costed Natalya the match. Can Natalya get some revenge tonight? Danny said getting ready to get the Undertaker and Cody skin. I'm thinking about it. I want the Undertaker skin. I don't know. I kind of want the Undertaker skin. All right, so we've got Dirty Dom, Eddie Guerrero, these two rivals back in the ring tonight. King Lucifer, for the second time since winning the Elimination Chamber match, will call out again his WrestleMania opponent, The Rock. Will the Great One, will the People's Champion, will the final boss be here? Luke Gallows of the OC takes on AJ Styles. And of course, Luke Gallows has got CM Punk in his corner. Danny said probably not. Probably not what? I don't know what you were responding to. So we've got Alexander Raven tonight coming out to the ring. He has some things to say about his recent interactions with Stitches. He's got some things to say about his situation with Stone Cold Steve Austin. So tonight, Alexander Raven takes the microphone and addresses the WWE Universe. And in a Money in the Bank qualifying match, it will be L.A. Knight, versus Drew McIntyre. And ahead of their triple threat tornado tag team match, I mean, if Warden is clear to compete, it will be the Usos. And of the Disciples of Anarchy, we've got Mankind, a future Hall of Famer, and Abyss in a steel cage match. Danny said The Rock. Oh, so you're saying he probably won't show up. He's probably in South Park and telling Kenny and Stan, I'm dead. That's funny. And tonight, Ace will be going a one-on-one with a mystery opponent. But here's where things get interesting, because the mystery opponent will be whoever the Women's Universal Champion chooses. Lilith Blade will choose Ace's opponent tonight. Who will it be? And in our main event, the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, the former Intercontinental Champion, the King of the Ring, King Lucifer, takes on Zilla Fatu of the Bloodline. Last week, Zilla Fatu attacked King Lucifer in his main event match against Kevin Owens. Lucifer has said on social media that he's not stupid. He thinks that it's The Rock that set Zilla. So tonight, King Lucifer looks to get revenge 2 weeks out from his WrestleMania World Heavyweight Championship opportunity against The Rock. All right, our first match, Trish Stratus versus Natalya. Danny said, I also got 3 videos done. Hell yeah. Getting shit done. Hell yeah. All right, Trish Stratus versus Natalya. I'm a little upset for Natalya as to what Trish did to her last week, so I'm going with Natalya on this. Danny said, well, it is Good Friday. Oh, didn't know that. Nearing the end of.
Canada's greatest export.
Here comes the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Trish Stratus. The question is, what is Trish Stratus' WrestleMania match looking like? We're going to find that out real soon, that I will promise. Trish Stratus set to defend the Women's World Championship next weekend at WrestleMania against who?
From a manager to a
I'll let you know when the moment's right.
About the greats in the women's division without talking about Trish Stratus. And all of her opponents leave the same way, stratified.
Oh, Lent. I forgot about that. And Natalya, fan favorite, just like Trish Stratus, Canadian.
One of the most experienced superstars in WWE. She has accomplished nearly everything you can here.
And there are no signs that Natalya is slowing down by any means.
Natalya was defending the Women's World Heavyweight Championship against Nia Jax on an episode of SmackDown when Trish Stratus ran down that ramp to cash in the briefcase. It was that night that she walked out Women's World Heavyweight Champion. And since then, it has been chaos between these two. And this battle has all been over the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Wait, forgive me, guys. Forgive me, please. I'm not playing this match on normal. Give me 20 seconds. We'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. We are now on Legend difficulty. Just where I'm comfortable. I mean, as I'm getting my ass kicked in the opening moments of this match. Danny, are you excited for WrestleMania tomorrow? I see you saw what the Riddler put on Discord. The Riddler added 4 polls for the real-life WrestleMania. Yep, breaking the 4th wall. Predict the winners earn extra points heading towards the WrestleMania. Danny said that's smart. What's smart? JKC, hey, I'm on PS4, by the way. I don't have verified phone numbers, so I can't whisper back to you. Yeah, unfortunately, 2K, for whatever reason, 2K thought that it would be smart. They decided that they were going to make it so you could not download creations from another generation of console, which was a very unpopular decision by 2K, and this is a prime example as to why. So unfortunately, I can't download superstars from people who aren't very stupid. Part of me wants to, blame Sony, but it's definitely I think it's definitely a 2K thing. Oh! Natalia. Yeah, what was that? I am Natalia. For a minute there, it was like I wasn't controlling her. It was kind of weird.
Do you think Trish Stratus needs to mix up her approach tonight?
Trish Stratus with a reversal. Trish won the title a couple months ago on SmackDown, and then by cashing in her briefcase in the middle of a title defense, Natalia was defending against Nia Jax. That's when Trish made her way to the ring to cash in, to make one of the most historic moments in SmackDown history. Oh!
Wrecking ball! Drop kick. My God! Launched like a ballistic missile. Showing.
You want to do this the hard way, Trish?
Anyone's well-being.
Natalia with a reversal. The question waiting on everybody's minds: who will Trish defending the Women's World Heavyweight title against a week from tomorrow at WrestleMania? Danny said, JKC, are you ready for Undertaker entering the item shop? He's talking about Fortnite. Undertaker's also on Clash, both Undertaker and Cody. Danny said, oh my God, they killed Kenny. Ad. Trish trying to end the match very early here. Natalia with a kip up. Prevented the clash there. Trish with a roll-up pin. 1, 2.
Laying waste to both competitors. It's a battle for supremacy.
Okay. Okay, at least you saw that. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Nia Jax wiping out both Natalia and Trish. Trish winning the match early on with a roll-up pin. Definitely not what was expected of that match. Up next, Dom Mysterio versus Eddie. These two rivals clash ahead of WrestleMania. The question is, what is the sights looking like for WrestleMania with the Cruiserweight Championship? I don't know, but I do know this. At WrestleMania, the Women's World Heavyweight Championship will be contested in a triple threat match. It will be Trish Stratus versus Natalia versus Nia Jax versus for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. next weekend at WrestleMania 41. Cruiserweight champion up next takes on Dom Mysterio. Hey, Danny, did you see the Riddler asking you about the missing superstars? He was in Discord asking you if you knew anything about the missing superstars. I didn't see you answer. I don't know. He also told me he's a superstar, wanted to come back, and that the superstar wouldn't tell him where they went. That apparently they went where everyone else went when they quit. So,
hide your girlfriends and alert the authorities. Call the barber to shave his
Danny,
mustache.
is that a no? Do you know where our superstars went, Danny? I've been trying to figure it out, and now the Riddler's trying to figure it out. He went on Discord and said that apparently a superstar just wanted to come back, and when the Riddler asked where he went, he said, I went where everyone else went. And he wouldn't answer any more questions than that.
Oh, Cole, let's be honest. Dom has already overshot any and all expectations in WWE. You can't deny his talent and his it factor.
Listen, I admit,
Dom Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero. Up.
We are in for a treat tonight. Former ECW star who has had unmatched success in WCW.
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 205.
These two have faced off so many times. Sorry. I just had a coughing fit. That's what I get for smoking. Danny said, wait, I know where they might be. Where? These two superstars have clashed for the Cruiserweight title more times than I could count. This rivalry spans over the last few years. Double or nothing. Wait a minute. Double or nothing. I'm gonna go on Google. Isn't that AEW? Double or nothing. That's an AEW pay-per-view. That's a pay-per-view. Danny, are you saying we've got competition? We have wait a minute.
No shortage of history at play in this one as Dominic Mysterio takes
I
on Eddie Guerrero.
Gotta do more research into this. Because it was very frustrating. All our superstars left. And even Warden was like, what the hell is going on here? You know? I'm trying to figure out who did this. Dom Mysterio in the opening moments, getting the best of the chain wrestling event.
In respecting your elders.
Arm drag.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off. Insulting. That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon.
Eddie with a reversal.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow. Being driven to the ropes here. Good display of power.
Dom, surprisingly, kind of getting the better of that exchange. You should stream Fortnite after this. Man, I'd love to, but I've been real tired, Danny. I'd have to see if B rise down. I have to take a shower tonight. I got a lot going on. I also want to watch SmackDown.
Taking head scissor takedown. Now trampling the opposition. One step ahead there.
Maybe you'll get, I don't know. Maybe you'll get a Fortnite stream during my break. I'm taking a break from streaming wrestling for the week after my WrestleMania. That way I could do what I need to do in real life. I got stuff I need to take care of. That way My WrestleMania stream will be the last stream on my channel, which will give people who missed it the chance to find it without digging for that week. And then it gives more time to anticipate the Raw after Mania. Oh! Oh!
He has to go all out. And I'm not talking about cheap tricks either. He has to bring his A game and then some. He has to be at his best.
I couldn't agree more, Corey. Anything less than Dominic's best efforts are going to be wasted against the savvy veteran Guerrero. Eddie will run right over him if Dom shows
Eddie Guerrero with the reversal. Eddie with the combos. Dom got a reversal there. Oh! Back and forth, back and forth. Dom Mysterio rolling out of the ring.
The superstar, well, maybe he doesn't.
What's he doing? He said, is he leaving? Oh, what a pussy. What, Rey Mysterio? Rey Mysterio! Danny, Rey Mysterio's here. Eddie Guerrero taking advantage. Rey Mysterio not letting Dom leave.
Cowardly actions are very rarely rewarded.
Rey Mysterio's back. I cannot remember the last time I saw Rey. It has been quite some time. Oh!
No.
Oh! My God! Dom's body folded over the apron.
Trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
This match is just evolving right before our very eyes.
I really hope it doesn't get more hazardous than this.
So much torque.
This is just brutal. Oh, reversal by Dom.
And he tosses him back in now.
Oh, missing wildly.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissors.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Every aspect of your toughness gets tested in a lengthy match.
Dom Mysterio just took out the ref.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
He's got a baseball bat. Eddie's up.
Maybe sit down there, Wild Thing. Do you really need a bat right now?
Oh. Oh. Eddie with the low blow. Eddie with the low blow. He just... Oh, my God. Frog splash. Hurricane Rana. Oh my God. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. The referee counting slow because of Dom's attack earlier. May have just worked to Dom's advantage. Eddie using the ropes to his advantage that time.
Into the match. Where is this energy coming from? Up and around.
Oh my God.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
A non-stop assault from Guerrero here.
Guerrero's bouncing the opposition around like a lowrider.
Oh, missing by an inch. Eddie Guerrero taking Dom Mysterio to the ring mat. What a combo. Dom expertly rolling out of the ring. Oh! Missing wildly.
Could be costly. I don't know if Dominic can withstand much more of this.
Dominic getting burned.
What's he setting up for?
Latino heat.
3 amigos? Nope.
Will Eddie end this?
Brainbuster.
Here's the pin.
1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio prevented his son Dom from leaving tonight. We have not seen Rey Mysterio in a couple of months. But Dom definitely acted out of anger. Eddie with that low blow, putting Dom in his place, followed by that frog splash. The referee counting slow there. If it wasn't for Dom's attack on the ref may have counted at a normal speed and Eddie would have walked out winner. His brain buster. Just taking Dom out for the night.
Here is your winner,
Everyone brace yourselves. Something tells me we're going to be hearing a "I told you so" for quite some time.
Now, I would be remiss if I missed the opportunity to bring to you one of the biggest WrestleMania matches for the Cruiserweight Championship in the history of my streams. Rey Mysterio, Dom Mysterio, and Eddie Guerrero in a triple threat match for the Cruiserweight Championship at WrestleMania 41. What do you think of that, Danny? All right, up next, Danny said that's a fire match. Hell yeah. Up next, King Blade attempts to call out his WrestleMania rival one more time. Two weeks ago, yo, dog, shut the fuck up. Stop. Cut your shit. I'm trying to stream. Dude, I do not. Bro, dogs are a pain. This isn't even my dog, bro. Alright, anyway. Sorry about that. King Lucifer calling out The Rock. 2 weeks ago, he called out his WrestleMania opponent, and The Rock was a no-call, no-show. We'll see what happens this week. Maybe 2 times the charm.
He's walking straight to the ring.
The King of the Ring. Elimination Chamber winner. The Rock's opponent at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Foul move. And we're about to find out why.
Two weeks ago, I called you out, and like a coward, you stayed where you were. And then you sent Zilla after me last week. Get out here. Yes, answer me, yes. Yes, The Rock's here! Danny, The Rock is here, and you say BRB?
And the champion is not one to stay in the back.
What are you thinking? You have made a brutal mistake. The Rock has come back. And he has come back for one reason. Oh, The Rock has come back. Everybody's supposed to be excited. I called you out 2 weeks ago. That's when you're supposed to come out here. You're a coward, Dwayne. I've come back to kick your candy ass. The Rock and Lucifer battling it out. Blade may have gotten just what he wanted. Blade has to focus on Zilla, but he has called out the World Heavyweight Champion. And whether or not this is a mistake on Blade's part, I can't. It's too early to tell. The Rock with a reversal. King Lucifer bringing the fight to The Rock tonight.
You might want to watch out, Saxton. He might just have to check you in instead.
The Rock trapped in the corner. Reversal.
What kind of tactics should you expect to see here?
Ruthless tactics, Cole.
Oh! Blade caught The Rock off guard.
As violent as they want. There's nothing the ref can do about it, so they should go all out.
These two fight at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. And this, from my recollection, may be the first time these two have been face to face. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, reversal. The Rock bringing the fight to Blade. The number one contender for the world champion makes it to his feet. This is a freaking fight. Not the smartest moment for you to disappear, Danny. You're missing something big. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Get out here. Oh, The Rock throwing Blade back into the ring. Hits the rock bottom. What a brawl we just witnessed, these two. King Lucifer called out The Rock to the ring in a standoff in front of the crowd, issued a challenge to the new champion for a future match. The Rock resorted to a cheap shot with the microphone to turn the confrontation with the champion into a brawl. Nonetheless, Blade still has to compete in our main event against Zilla Fatu, but up next, it is Luke Gallows versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. Of course, CM Punk and Luke Gallows' corner tonight, because at WrestleMania, it is CM Punk that AJ Styles will have to worry about, with a title opportunity going to the winner and the loser being sent here to SmackDown. Back at the line for title opportunity. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson have backed CM Punk over the last 6 months, whereas Finn Balor and Kenny Omega have had AJ Styles back in this rivalry.
Here comes the enforcer of the OC.
6'8" of pure hate.
Big LG has worn many hats in WWE, but this is his ultimate form.
Yeah, believe it or not, one of the few superstars that actually chokeslammed Kane.
Here comes the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
You said it, Michael. A phenomenal resume, phenomenal skills, and without a doubt, a phenomenal performance.
Representing the club from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles is an athlete who many would argue possesses the best all-around skill set in WWE. Styles has an unmatched drive to win.
Undeterred passion, fire, and desire. And we're going to see it on display tonight, courtesy of the phenomenal one.
You know, being known as phenomenal, that's just the beginning.
Well, anytime AJ Styles is in the ring, you have to almost assume.
Luke Gallows, CM Punk one-on-one. Luke Gallows, AJ Styles one-on-one with CM Punk in Luke Gallows' corner. This is about momentum heading towards WrestleMania for AJ. We're just a little bit over a week from WrestleMania 41.
His
Raw begins WrestleMania week, and the hype could not be bigger.
AJ Styles.
And the big LG, Luke Gallows, looms tall in the opposite corner. Ready as always to be mean and make some green.
Yeah, for Gallows, once the bell rings, whatever happens isn't personal. It's just business. And Gallows just so happens to be in the beating people up business.
Oh my God.
Right onto the apron.
A collision like that could mark a turning point for this entire match.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Bam. Took him out at the
Yeah, you think you're tough?
This is a tap
Huh?
to outlaw that move from other sports for a reason. Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Oh my God.
Facing a man the size of Luke Gallows is always intimidating. The man is built like a California redwood.
That old cliche, Cole. You and I both know that trees can be chopped down easily. But you want another cliche? The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah, Gallows' old school mentality challenge there.
AJ Styles on the barricade. Oh!
And connects. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Into the ring again now.
No way.
Oh!
To the outside.
Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
What is Gallows thinking? Powerbomb on the apron, throwing him to the ring post. AJ Styles bringing the fight to Luke Gallows. Oh! Punk playing it dirty. Oh! Gallows taking advantage.
Why doesn't the referee kick this manager out from the ringside area?
Maybe he's on the take, Byron.
Taking out the knee. Guys, look at the eyes.
AJ making his way to his feet.
Cursor to an end.
Punk getting involved. Trying to trip AJ Styles moments ago.
And a well-executed move we just saw there.
Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a
AJ needs to make his way to his feet. Get the momentum back in this match. You thought.
Arm drag. Very nice. He's looking fairly drained.
If you can dream of a wrestling maneuver, AJ can likely do it better than your imagination.
Come on, Punk. Think I won't? Oh!
Good Lord.
Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
AJ Styles sure is phenomenal tonight. You're lucky, Punk.
No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory.
Oh, flips the lever, shoulders down. Gets the shoulder up and one.
Still in it. Ooh, stiff punch.
I don't know if Gallows can withstand much more of this.
And here's another cliche.
Oh, he just missed a phenomenal forearm.
Gallows down to size.
Pulling him in for a backbreaker. Ouch. AJ Styles rolls through.
Oh, no, no. Rope break saving Gallows there. Gallows with a reversal. Styles may have been going for the Styles Clash.
Looks like he shook the cobwebs and he's turning it around. Has him up for the power slam.
AJ with a reversal.
He's in a bad place.
AJ Styles measuring up. Gallows makes his way to his feet. Oh, misses. AJ with another reversal.
From the opposition.
Styles hooks his opponent up, driven down with a brainbuster.
It's all AJ right now. Luke has to exhibit some resiliency now.
How much is it going to take for either one of these men to end this match?
Up on the top rope.
As is part of town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a
Superplex time. Oh my God.
This could be it. This could
AJ going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. AJ finally putting this one away. And Punk is not happy outside the ring watching on.
Take a look.
AJ definitely got his hands on Punk today. Every chance he got. We saw outside dives. We saw springboards. We saw attacks to CM Punk. And superplex, one of the last big moves in this match.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
He was able to push aside the metaphorical noise in this one and secure the victory.
Hey, they were just trying to keep them on their toes here. And guess what? They did. So it looks like a win-win to me.
Yeah, more like a game plan backfiring, Corey. And that is cause for celebration.
I don't know if Punk had any plans to ambush AJ tonight, but AJ definitely prevented it, if that's the case. And up next is Alexander Raven addressing the WWE Universe about his WrestleMania match. Raven making his way out to the ring. He's challenged Stone Cold to a match at WrestleMania many times. Stone Cold has turned it down despite the fact that Raven definitely deserves it. I never thought I'd see the day that Stone Cold's a coward. I never thought I'd see the day that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's a coward. But here we are, 2025, and let alone... behold, Stone Cold and The Rock, two of the biggest cowards in this company, as is...
Looks like he's
Stitches interrupting Alexander Raven.
He didn't need to interrupt, though. That's
I hope you like the new mask. It's a new look to kick your ass. You see, you want it, you got it. I talked to Stone Cold. On night one, it is you and me, and the winner gets to face Stone Cold for the Intercontinental Championship. That is what will happen. I accept your challenge. WrestleMania, night one, Stitches versus Alexander Raven. The winner to get an Intercontinental Championship match on night 2 against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stitches and Alexander Raven will finally have the opportunity to settle their differences at WrestleMania next week, night 1. Who gets an Intercontinental Championship match on night 2? But speaking of WrestleMania, the Money in the Bank ladder match, another spot in that match on the line. We've got former world champion L.A. Knight, versus Drew McIntyre.
A man who has everybody saying his name.
like it or not.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds,
LA Knight will hand out a beatdown to anybody, any night of the week. It doesn't matter to him. You can see it in his eyes.
The question to be answered tonight, which one of these superstars to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 41? They will join Ziggy D, Triple H, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, Braun Breaker, Andre the Giant, Gunther, and one more mystery superstar. Someone that may be handpicked.
Just look at this specimen, carved from marble. He's not a Greek god.
The Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre.
And peak physical condition. He is focused and he is ready for a fight.
And there is no telling what he might do here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just received word that next week on Friday Night SmackDown, it will be AJ Styles versus Luke Gallows, but with a twist. The special referee will be CM Punk. So AJ may want to play things out a little different next week.
Drew McIntyre and his goals. Whether the WWE Universe supports him or not, Drew will stay on the top of the food chain in WWE. Drew McIntyre has an unparalleled focus, refuses to let the outside noise get to him,
which only makes him even more dangerous.
LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre with a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match on the line.
A superstar you could consider a pro's pro. This guy has racked up a ton of time in the ring over his lengthy career.
A lengthy and highly decorated career, that is. I chalk that up to Drew's constant growth and evolution. He's bigger, badder, and better today.
I have a good handful of Money in the Bank ladder matches a year, but the rarity in this WrestleMania 41 Money in the Bank match is that there is not 6 superstars, but 8. And this is for the 7th of 8 spots in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
The greatness of LA Knight can no longer be denied, Saxton. We're going to see an insane flex of power and athleticism with everybody saying LA Knight.
Swift movement here. Transition into a headlock.
Oof. Oh, what a knee strike.
Drew McIntyre bringing the fight to LA Knight.
taking his time.
Sorry, Drew. I'm jumping in now. With everybody saying L.A. Knight, yeah.
Locking up with one another.
Why can't I see his thing? That's got to be a glitch.
Oh, absolutely brutal.
Oh, no, I think they may have busted him.
Oh!
Guys.
So much for being his game. Knight perhaps leading.
Drew McIntyre seeing red here. Going for the pin early on. Drew Oh! LA Knight's busted open. I thought it was Drew that was busted open.
For a physical specimen like Drew McIntyre, the in-ring strategy seems pretty simple, Corey.
Right as ever, Cole. All
Drew's got LA Knight where he wants him.
Unleash his ridiculous power and make this an incredibly physical match. Under those conditions, very few opponents can withstand Drew for long.
Dummy. Yeah.
McIntyre counters with sky high.
Oh!
He's still reeling, and more punishment is incoming.
Bang right in the face.
offense.
Oh!
Kiss from Drew McIntyre. McIntyre getting set.
LA Knight, wake up. Wake up. Oh!
Hazardous situation for LA Knight.
Shoulders are down.
1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre has punched his ticket to WrestleMania 41.
And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Drew McIntyre just made quick work of LA Knight. And after WrestleMania, I think LA Knight's going to want to get some revenge. LA Knight's not looking good, guys.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
He will join Ziggy D, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Braun Breaker, Andre the Giant, Gunther, and one superstar that I'm thinking I might handpick. I might handpick this last one. I don't know. Because there is someone in particular that I really don't think has a WrestleMania match yet. And I think this could be the match for them. And up next, it is the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, entering the ring with what may potentially be one of their opponents. And if Warren's not clear to compete, then it will be their only WrestleMania opponent. So, the Usos, Abyss and Mankind of the Disciples of Anarchy, locked in a steel cage structure up next.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
All right, so with the amount of brutes in this Money in the Bank match, I mean, Ziggy D's a brute, Triple H is a brute, Braun Breaker is a brute, Andre Giant is just freaking tall as fuck, Gunther's a brute, Drew McIntyre's a brute. I think for the Money in the Bank ladder match, we need someone who matches up to that potential, someone who's also a brute. He is a Miro of the Echo Strikers. I'm going to handpick a Miro for the Money in the Bank match. And the man entering the man on his way to the ring, Abyss, one half of the former SmackDown Tag Team Champions, representing the Disciples of Anarchy. Their leader, Tyson Fable, defends the United States Championship at WrestleMania against Cody Rhodes next weekend. Abyss and Mankind will worry about the SmackDown Tag Team titles, facing the Usos, and maybe, if Warden is clear to compete, Otis and Warden. This is pretty much the first of our triple main event. This is WrestleMania season. I'm giving you triple main events tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the man. I mean, he's one of the first superstars to be entering the Hall of Fame this year. This is the first Hall of Fame class, and Mankind has made the cut. Mankind, Yokozuna, Ronda Rousey, and one more superstar to be announced on the final Raw before WrestleMania on Monday. Congratulations to Mankind for etching your name in the history books and being inducted into the 2025 Hall of Fame.
One of the unlikeliest champions and heroes in WWE history.
Mankind is beloved by so many.
I'll tell you this. This may be a hint as to who the last inductee is, but every single person in the 2025 Hall of Fame class will be competing at WrestleMania. Everyone. Abyss taking the fight to Jey Uso, and Jimmy is not in a good predicament.
The steel mesh is just raking at your flesh.
Last week, the Usos met Abyss and Mankind in a tag team match. Abyss and Mankind would crush the Usos. Tonight is the Usos' chance to turn the momentum around this rivalry. Okay, Mankind's playing this a little bit too quick, so I'm going in.
And the results are pass-fail only.
He's getting even closer to making an escape.
This is what he's been training for. This
Damn.
moment right here.
Mankind really may make it out.
Caught at the worst time.
Stopped him.
Top of this stage.
He was so close to getting to the other side of the cage.
What'd you think this was?
That's gonna be it.
This superstar dragging them back down
Oh.
to continue this fight.
Oh my God.
Ripped from the top rope.
He comes off the cage and lands hard in the ring.
Well, maybe not quite time to start scaling the cage.
Jay looking
This is
to
brutal.
the main event after that one.
He's a tough guy. He can handle the intensity of this steel cage match.
Fez press! Fez press! Fez press!
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
Jimmy Uso stopping stopping Abyss from leaving.
He comes crashing back down.
I'm leaving now. You guys want to try to leave?
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
At the top of the cage
Damn.
now, taking it all in.
Nice. From the top.
Oh, double axe handle.
Oh, what a response.
Look at this rush of strikes. Clothesline.
He answers right back.
This is brutal. The Usos really need to turn things around here.
Are you kidding me? The bite. Needs to go. Right on the mark.
The climb to the top now.
And here we go.
Oh my God.
Devastating impact to the back. Look at Jey.
How's Jey Uso even getting up?
He's on to the top as this crowd holds their breath. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
Mankind just might escape the cage.
He had to get up there, guys. He might be gassed.
Made it to the top of the cage, but he was cut off at the pass.
Talk about a save. There it is, the people's punch.
All right, fights Jay back.
Uh-oh, face first.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Starting up the side of the cage now.
Damn, Mankind. Of course you get up.
Continues fighting. Trying to escape the cage. Mankind with a nice reversal.
Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
I don't think anyone wants to spend any more time in this cage.
Side Russian leg sweep. And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall. Oh, my God.
Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
Starting to climb up the steel cage. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Not a lot of room for error up here.
Carefully planning his escape.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
Damn it.
From him.
So precise with the super kick. Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top. Able to avoid.
This is not working my way.
Wow, that is some impressive strength.
Oh my God.
I think Jay's face took the brunt of that shot. Determined to make it up the cage, tuning up the band.
Is this what yo?
Wait a minute.
Oh!
Didn't see that coming.
No more going up, seated at the top of the cage. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
He's almost there. He better move. No quarter being
Damn it.
by either competitor. You have to believe this one's going to be decided by the smallest of margins. Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
And Mankind steers clear.
Punch right in the head.
Let's make him regret it. Now we can do it.
It is all about. He got out of dodge just in time. Targeting the stomach.
Stomping away, and then the knee right in.
That was so fucking weird.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
Sending up the steel cage.
Uso splash.
Will Jay take advantage?
Uso splash.
Isn't enough to put Mankind away. Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match.
Lands the elbow.
Ooh,
Let's put this to rest. Will let me pin him? I want to fucking pin him. There's no pinning.
Got flipped upside down there. Effective dodge there.
Jey Uso just getting a little frustrated with his brother.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. Big clothesline. Clothesline. Looks like he's saying someone is not on his level.
No!
Mr. Psycho with the battle claw. It's over. This is fun.
He gives in and taps out. Uh-oh.
Get back here.
Steel cage now.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced. And the energy in here is raising the hair on the back of my neck.
He's pulled back down mid-climb.
That's got to sting at this point.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. Gosh, what impact.
What a kick. Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage. Mankind shows the wherewithal.
Oh! Face buster plants him. He's eyeing the top of the cage as he starts his climb.
Seriously?
The cage is so close, yet so far.
Making sure this crowd knows the kind of world-class athlete they're in presence of.
Climbing, headed for the top of the cage.
Uso.
Dude, seriously?
Uso splash by Jay. Jay nailed all of it.
I'm getting out of here.
Listen to this crowd. What a feeling.
And these superstars are feeling it too.
You cannot wait.
Uso splash.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
And he has started to ascend the cage wall now.
The summit of his steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
And now the climb down could be a
Jey Uso almost escaping. What the hell? Why isn't Jimmy? Why isn't Jimmy?
You gotta admire the determination here.
Dude, I got to the next stage.
Jimmy able to reverse that.
Don't play with me, Mankind. I'll fuck your day up.
Kick connects.
He's able to dodge
strong display from main event Jey Uso, but he'll be hitting the showers if he shows off too long. Oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission.
Seriously?
Impressive display.
Let's stop it.
Submission locked in. Taps out from the excruciating pain.
How benevolent he is, giving these people time to take.
Dude, he just don't stop. Leave me the fuck alone.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Oh, goodness. Blasted.
Oh my god, this is bullshit.
Strong forearm.
This is how a real superstar conducts himself.
And now going to start the climb up the cage.
Making a move,
Jimmy.
but is it the right moment?
He finally made it to the top of the steel cage, and he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to
Got
the
him.
outside.
Now for the hard part.
He can taste victory now. Battling on the top.
Taking it step by step. Climbing onwards and upwards.
He's dragged right off the cage, down to the mat.
Jimmy Uso. He might do it here.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
You can almost taste it.
Damn it.
Having a problem lifting that other leg over.
Loser.
What a response. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost.
I got him.
The descent.
Bye, puss.
Just reached the
Yeet.
floor, and this is all over.
The Usos win it.
Of this steel cage match.
When you introduce the enclosure, everything is possible. What a match this was.
Hell yeah, Danny. How's your night going, Daddy? Ladies and gentlemen, the Usos have defeated Abyss of Mankind tonight. History made. Last week, it was Abyss of Mankind who would get the win over The Undertaker. Or, yeah, over the Usos. I was commentating and reading what Danny said at the same time.
Here are your winners, Jimmy and Jey, the Usos.
There was carnage in this cage, but you're looking at the team that came out with the win.
It takes a ton of teamwork to keep things together in a steel cage, but you're looking at the team that managed it the best.
Danny, I finally went through and changed the stupid default for the tag team celebrations. Up next, it is Ace taking on an opponent that will be the choice of the Women's Universal Champion, the recent rival of Ace, the leader of the Demonic Four, Lilith Blade. To choose Ace's opponent, up next.
So this matchup about to get underway.
Kia is the choice that Lilith Blade has chosen. What a twisted move by Lilith Blade. And of course she's at ringside tonight. Danny, Lilith is evil. She's chosen Kia to face Ace tonight.
Can't they find an extra seat?
What a situation Lilith Blade has caused here tonight. It is Ace versus Kia.
Trying to get into the head of the other competitor.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. There are no ways.
I don't think Ace knows how to handle this. She's facing someone that's supposed to be on her side.
Exactly what they're
Reversal.
to distract this competitor when they're trying to have a match.
The bell sounds, and hopefully everyone's head is in the game right about now.
Yeah, call it a mind game, call it an added variable. Now
She's going for the cover.
Ace going for a pinfall early on. Kick out. Kia reversing into a pinfall.
Wait a minute, turns the leverage for a pin of their own.
Another pinfall.
And she gets the shoulder.
Kick out.
Tried to make short work of things there.
Look at that.
Oh!
Off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
Uh-oh, this is not going to be pretty. Leg breaker.
Lilith has kind of caused the breakdown of Demonic 4 here. You know, she created it, and I guess she could tear it down just as easy. I don't know what her reasoning is behind all of this.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Danny said, and I got it. What did you get?
hits the mark.
Oh, you got Undertaker and Cody? Hell yeah.
Attack's taking their toll on her a little.
She knew what she was in for tonight. She came prepared for this.
Danny, what do you think the reason is for what Lilith Blade is doing to Ace? What she's been doing to Ace over the last couple of months?
The pace down with the
These two back and forth, back and forth.
Ugly in a hurry.
What a battle this has been. Wait a second.
Lilith Blade
This superstar
attacking Ace.
with us.
Just turned everything upside down.
These competitors understandably are shocked.
This is gonna
Lilith
force
just
a
told Kia to leave.
You know, guys, I was just starting to enjoy this match.
Oh my
It's been
God.
completely ruined. The best thing about a no disqualification match is how it can bring out a superstar's
Ace.
creativity. Sometimes there's a violent artist inside these competitors just begging.
Danny
to
said, I don't know. This has just gotten brutal between these two superstars. And Lilith has ruined this match. She created this match and ruined it. Chose Ace's opponent just to end this match by DQ, attack Ace and tell Kia to leave.
She's looking a little drained now.
Oh my God.
Right to the spine.
Lilith Blade just breaking Ace down tonight. Ace was supposed to be wrestling against Kia.
Kick to the face.
All part of Lilith's plan, obviously.
She has her guard up.
Now, I'm not sure
She might
Ace
need a better
expected
plan
this.
soon.
Danny said, I got a person to raid. Hell yeah. It's always a good feeling. Well deserved, Danny. You've been going at it for a long time now. Lilith Blade treating Ace like dirt. Oh my God. Lilith, have some mercy. Have some mercy here. And here it is. Yup, just as I expected. DWI.
We've seen her end matches.
It's a car wreck out here. Is she really not done?
She wants to take this thing to the outside.
She's got a sledgehammer.
No matter whose side you are on, no good
Confused civilian.
from wielding
Oh.
that sledgehammer.
Oh yeah, you had me raid them before.
She's really building steam here.
Ref just took my fucking sledgehammer. Ref, do you understand? I can't grab my own chair. Do you understand this isn't a match?
Our referee unable to evade the contact there.
She dodges out of the way.
Ah, look at
Ace turning this battle around.
just grounded and pounded. A big kick to the gut, the clubbing forearm. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Lilith Blade with a reversal. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism. And a nice takedown.
Spear. Dodging that.
From behind, ripcord.
Oh my God.
And this one might be headed ringside.
She's got the sledgehammer again. Don't try to take the sledgehammer from me again, ref. This is not a match.
The superstar's now disqualified.
It wasn't even a match. What do you mean? Of course Ace won the match by DQ. All right, that was a very interesting scenario we just witnessed play out here at ringside. But up next, it is King Lucifer after his brawl with The Rock earlier tonight, one-on-one against Zilla Fatu of the Bloodline. It's main event time. Blade called out The Rock earlier tonight, and he got just what he wanted. A brutal brawl here at ringside to be remembered for ages to come.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the family.
Here comes the king of the ring, King Blade, former Intercontinental Champion. Danny says 2,800 V-Bucks for the whole thing. King Leviathan, King Blade, King Lucifer, whatever you call him, he's on his way to a ring, and he's ready to get revenge on Zilla for Zilla's sneak attack last week during Blade's match with Kevin Owens.
Doesn't matter the situation, the champion always has a winning game plan.
Danny Dash, I forgot to announce to you, I don't know if you're here, Drew McIntyre qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match tonight. I've made the decision to give the 8th and final slot of the Money in the Bank ladder match to Sir Amiro. Amiro doesn't have a WrestleMania match, and I think this may be the perfect opportunity to Amiro to get that golden briefcase to become the next Mr. Money in the Bank. Here comes the sneaky, slimy Zilla Fatu.
I'm all for tough competition, but this one likes to take things too far. Their matches can be downright gruesome sometimes. The way they go after their opponent.
This industry isn't about being gentle, Saxton. You have to be a little mean sometimes to ensure the win. If anything, I think the intensity can be turned up in the ring.
Very prideful, represents the bloodline. Danny said the moody, whining Pink Ranger. Yes, the moody, whining Pink Ranger has qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match. So we've got a full Money in the Bank ladder match. I will be posting the rest of the polls for WrestleMania tonight. And I would like to announce, after the brawl we just witnessed at ringside, I would like to confirm at WrestleMania, it will be... Danny said I can ban bots for you. Alright, Danny. Listen. Don't make me regret this, Danny. That's all I'm saying. Alright. Danny, please don't make me regret this. I gave it to you. You and Warden now have that privilege. Alright. So, Zilla Fatu, Lucifer Blade, in our main event. What else was I going to say? All right, so it is official. At WrestleMania, the Women's Universal Championship will be on the line. It will be Lilith Blade representing Friday Night SmackDown and representing NXT, her opponent of the Demonic Four, Ace. And that leads me to my next announcement. The women's tag team titles will be on the line. Now, normally, it would be Ace and Rika entering the fray for the women's tag team championship competitions. But at WrestleMania, for the first time, for the women's tag team championships, it will be the defending champions, Delta and Xia Li, versus The Risen, Beth Phoenix and Alba Fire versus Demonic 4, Rika, and Kia. So with that, it is main event time. King Lucifer versus Zilla Fatu.
Non-title match, but still a high-stakes affair for the champion opponent tonight.
For the sake of pride alone, this is a must-win match on both sides.
Zilla Fatu
Can take each other lightly.
having the upper hand.
That neither of them will.
Danny said I'm on the mod view.
This match is a certified champion. A man who knows how to get it done in the ring and win
Well,
in dominant fashion. I'm very excited to see what he has in store for us in this one.
And his title isn't up for grabs.
So I can get bots like in this snap. I don't know how to even use bots, Danny.
As ever.
Slips out with the count.
Oh, you're talking about banning bots. Banning bots. Sorry, Danny, I got confused. You're more than welcome to ban my bots. They annoy the fuck out of me. Damn, Zilla's actually bringing the fight.
All tied up now.
Slips into a rear waist lock.
This is wild. They definitely updated this.
Breaks out and applies a chin lock.
There we go.
Landed a knee right to the back. Look at this. Just
You scumbag, you want to attack me?
Collar and elbow.
A big shot.
left foot hospital, right foot graveyard.
Look at this. This is great. Just mocking his opponent here.
This has been wild. Zilla Fatu giving Blade a run for his money. This is not the first time these two faced off. These two faced off last year once, and Blade did beat Zilla, but Zilla may
Finish a match on one good leg alone.
change history here. Blade and Zilla
Counters with a great reversal.
opened an episode of SmackDown last year in a one-on-one match. Maybe that's something that Zilla struggles with.
Completely missed.
Oh!
I think there's going to be some second guessing about trying that move again.
The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
King Lucifer's got Zilla where he needs him.
No. Power bomb out of the apron. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Headed to the top rope. From the top, diving.
Got him.
Clearly not expecting this.
Really?
I cannot
Dude, I'm
believe
so
what
tired of this.
hearing right now. Why?
I fought you earlier. I put you in your place earlier, you old man.
Look out.
Seriously? No! Rock bottom! Rock bottom! Rock bottom! And the people are loving it.
Makes the cover.
1, 2, 3. Zilla has just defeated King Lucifer thanks to The Rock's interference.
From the previous match.
And The Rock helping Zilla make short work of King Lucifer here.
Here is your winner,
A sight I didn't think we were going to see tonight. Zilla Fatu
Deserve it for focusing up.
has just knocked off King Blade.
Props to them for not letting the distractions get to them, to tuning out the noise and getting the job done.
If anything, the distraction worked as the perfect motivation to get them into gear. I don't hear a thank you, though.
Corey, I just don't get how your mind works sometimes.
Let me tell you something. This frickin' rivalry between King Lucifer and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has just tuned up quite a bit, especially with the fact tonight was the first time we saw these two face to face. And not only did we see it once, we saw it twice. This show opened up with Trish Stratus, Natalya battling out before Trish Stratus would get the roll-up pin, knocking off Natalya. That's when Nia Jax would enter the ring, laying out both Trish Stratus and Natalya. It's been made official after the fact. Trish Stratus, Natalya, Nia Jax, Women's World Title, WrestleMania. Eddie Guerrero defeating the Cruiserweight Champion, Dom Mysterio, or the former Cruiserweight Champion, the Cruiserweight Champion winning the match. Dom tried to leave. Rey Mysterio makes his return, throwing Dom back into the ring, not letting him leave. Eddie Guerrero wins. It has been made official. A triple threat. Dom Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Cruiserweight Championship, WrestleMania 41. King Lucifer calls out The Rock, and for once, The Rock shows his face, and they battled it out till the end. After that, AJ Styles defeating Luke Gallows despite the interference by CM Punk. So you want me to raid? Got you. Stitches. Stitches. What's the word for it? He interrupted Raven's promo. Raven addressing the WWE Universe as Stone Cold. Stitches would come to the ring and tell Raven, this is what Stone Cold has... How do I put this? This is what Stone Cold has made official. Stone Cold says he will not face you on night 2 of WrestleMania, but he will face the winner of our match on night 1. That's right. Stitches, Raven, night 1, and Raven has accepted that challenge. The winner of that match to face Stone Cold on night 2 for the Intercontinental Championship. Drew McIntyre defeating LA Knight to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania. The Usos evening the score and momentum in this steel cage match against Abyss and Mankind. Ace going one-on-one against the hand-picked opponent by her rival Lilith Blade, who chose Kia. Lilith will come down to ringside, sit in on the match, and end the match by disqualification, just a brawl with Ace after the match. Zilla Fatu defeating King Lucifer, taking advantage of the interference in Rock Bottom by The Rock. Looks like there's no... My throat hurts. I just don't want to read through all this. I just pretty much gave you guys a rundown of this. So it looks like there's no injuries. Alright, so with that, I'm going to close out. Danny said, check out Scarface's new song in Discord. Thank you, Danny. Alright, I'm going to set up this raid. So I'll see you guys on Raw for Monday Night Raw. I will definitely be watching WrestleMania this weekend, so if you guys want to talk about it on the Discord, feel free. And now it is time to raid the confused civilian. See you on Raw on Monday, Danny.